Welcome back to Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control. Have you started using your backyard this spring? If you have, then you've probably encountered carpenter bees, mosquitoes. Southeast Termite and Pest Control can help you get rid of those annoying things. Call the folks I use for my pest control needs. That's Southeast Termite and Pest Control, southeasttermite.com. All right, back with Marlon, Josh, and Chuck. ESPN did some ciphering this week. Their computers threw out some numbers from Vol fans didn't like. On the good side, their SP Plus formula, and we'll go ahead and put that graphic up here. Don't know if you can read it. If not, I'll read it out loud to you. Their SP Plus formula has Georgia number 1, Ohio State number 2, Michigan 3, Alabama 4, Penn State 5, Tennessee 6th. Okay. Tennessee's offense ranks number 2 in the nation in what's coming back, number 32 in defense in the nation in what's coming back. They're ahead of LSU, Oregon, Texas, and USC. So number 6, that doesn't look too bad to me. But the one that's got everybody up in arms is the FPI. Let's go ahead and forward to that. There you go. Down at the bottom, and they put 8,000 things there. So if you want to stand up and walk to your screen, I'll allow you. But we've got Tennessee there at the bottom. They rank them 12th in the nation. But here's what that people didn't like about that. That projects as an 8-4 season. So some people don't like Tennessee being projected 8-4. And also, if you go all the way over to the right-hand column, it gives Tennessee, their computers give Tennessee just a 2.5% chance of making the playoffs and a 0% chance of going undefeated and winning the national championship. And that somehow proves that ESPN hates the Vols. My question is, ranked between 6th and 12th, is that too low? Is that too high considering all that they've lost? Or do you say you can't completely shut them out of the playoffs? You can't say they can't win a national championship. Marlon, what do you think of ESPN's ranking of the Vols? Are they looking at them too harshly? Are they looking about right, or what are you thinking?
I think it's great. Between 6 and 12, we haven't been there in a while. For us to even be in that conversation, and heck, for me, when I see 6 to 12, that gives us a chance, a fighting chance to be in the playoff. I think it's great. I think it's pretty good. I think we got a quarterback that's got some question marks. You got a couple of skill positions that we left. Guys that's not there anymore. You're losing a top offensive lineman. I think 6 to 12 is pretty good.
All right, between 6 to 12. Chuck, is that too low?
Well, I mean, are you basing that? I know it's based on who's coming back, but I think also there's a little bit of carryover from 2022.
Sure, it's returning production.
Right. So I could see 6 on that, right? I mean, you could see that after winning the Orange Bowl.
I would see 12, closer to 6.
But I see 10 to 12. I see 10 to 15 is really the more legitimate range to me, anywhere there. And really, what does it matter to the fans that are upset in one way? You got to go play. You got to go win games. This doesn't matter that much to me. It's good to talk about. I'm glad you brought it up. But I think you're more in that 10 to 15 range.
Josh.
John, will you be mad at me if I say 9 to 10? So I'm right there in the middle
That's
of the two.
Perfect.
So when you look at the list on the Football Power Index side, the FBI, seeing Oklahoma directly ahead when they had a pretty tough season last year, and it was just year one for Brent Venables. That and then Texas much higher when Texas is just year in, year out disappointing.
Yep.
That should be probably what frustrates Tennessee fans the most. 6 is maybe a little high for me, so I'd be in like the 8-9 range. They do bring back a lot of production on defense, plus some transfers that we're going to get to that I think can make an impact. Having replaced your Blitnikoff winner, potential first-round pick at offensive tackle, and the top 5 Heisman winner. That's why I'm on Marlon's side that overall this is a compliment to the program.
Yes.
You haven't replaced all this, so I don't think fans should be upset about 12. The 8-4 projection would be disappointing to a lot of fans. So that's probably what has most fans upset more than the 12th ranking. It's the 8-4 finish, which means you lose at least a couple of games that right now fans are saying we should win.
How many times have we talked about 8-4 is who you are? Over the years, that's about who Tennessee is.
Over your history, it is.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
I still think also, and we'll get into this as we start doing our own season projections here, but, you can build a program, and it's not just like this. Mm-hmm. It does this. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's like any kind of stock. It's going up, but you have some dips in there. 8-4 to me with a brand new quarterback and 2 new receivers taking over for your 2 stars that are gone. You're losing your number 1 offensive lineman who may be in the first round. You lose a pass rusher. I don't think 8-4 is that ridiculous. So you'd rather be 9-3, but I don't think you'd be mad that they say we can't go undefeated. What are you talking about? I mean, the chance of anybody going undefeated in this conference is pretty slim, but I didn't see the outrage of this. It's also a preseason ranking in May, or actually in April. We're still April. So
Yeah.
to me, it's a little overblown, but seems like here we're all kind of okay with between 6 and 12.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. When we come back, Vols are starting to see some activity in the football transfer portal. What's their position of greatest need? Let's discuss that next. Come on back.